Certainly, it's a big milestone for the company. I guess let's get started with the actual transaction, the decision to list your shares. Why the IPO now? Talk to us about what went behind the decision to list the shares at this point in time.
Yeah, during this pandemic, a lot of companies are trying to scale back the investment and things like this. But we are a bit different. We are among this company. Despite of this pandemic, we are still doing quite okay. But in addition to that, also we are part of the companies that we have to expand a lot during this period, because the portfolio that we have, which is alternative protein, is poised to grow exponentially. So we don't want to miss the opportunity. We want to have the fund ready. We are going to use it immediately for our capacity expansion. That's why, albeit this pandemic, we are still seeing this is a good time to pursue this IPO.
Why that specific amount? Why not raise more?
I think the use of proceeds is very important here. Okay. With the amount we are going to collect during this IPO, it's the sweet spot of the amount. We can use that majority for the capex, and at the same time using it for paying down the loan. The amount was just at the sweet spot. We just do not want to raise too much at this point, right?
I'm sure you and your team have an assumption of how quickly you think this alternative meat business and protein will grow over the next 5 years. Could you give us an indication of what that annual growth clip might actually look like?
Definitely, David. If you look at the trend today, this is a mega trend in the world. Whatever research that you're going to look at, everything is pointing into exponential growth in this category. So we are less than 1% today in this space. I mean, the protein space. We are less than 1%. So 99% is the traditional protein. The addressable market here is huge. It's got $1.4 trillion US. So everyone is predicting in the next 10 years, this sector, the alternative protein, will grow from currently less than 1% to become 10% in the next 10 years. So 10 years, 10 times, that's exponential growth.
To clarify, that's 10% of the market, or is that 10% compounded annual growth?
10% of the total protein market. So 1% to become 10% in 10 years, that's 1,000% or 10 times in 10 years. Exponential growth, really.
Longer term, you eventually see this new part of the business then taking up the majority of the overall revenue pie for Monde Nissin.
You are asking about the other business portfolio like instant noodles. What are we going to do with this? With that kind of aspiration, we are very, very serious in this commitment. We are going to improve the health proposition of instant noodle to make it much healthier, to make it more sustainable in the future. As we speak today, we have this kind of technology already. So we are launching already in the Philippines since a few months ago. And moving forward, we are launching also in other territory who we feel that we have the right to win.
Outside of your home market, of course, whether that's this new alternative protein business or your traditional businesses and brands, talk to us about your plans outside the Philippines and how fast, how quickly do you think that part of the business is going to grow?
So alternative protein currently is being done in UK. So we are going to protect the leadership in UK. We are the dominant market leaders there. Next will be USA. We are going to focus our effort into USA. We feel that USA is so far the fastest growing market in this alternative protein. And then 2 years from now, maybe, we're going to move to Asia. If you notice, for example, the government of China has announced in the next 10 years, they're going to reduce the consumption of meat by 50%. So it's a huge market here due to the population, right? China, India, and countries like this. It's a huge population, but that's a bit, maybe 2 or 3 years from now.
bringing this type of product into the local market. When I say local, of course, Asia and closer to your home base, of course, which is the Philippines, is still about 2 years down the road. Why 2 years down the road? Why not start it now? Is that more a function of you meeting capacity, or do you think the market's not ready for the product?
The market is a bit not yet ready. Unlike Europe and USA, they are in the forefront of this, alternative protein. But Asia is coming up a bit late. We foresee that, but it's catching up perhaps in the next 2 to 3 years.